Hey, I'm Vickers and you're on mybliss.co.uk. Okay, so this is from Georgie101 and the question is, I am best friends with a boy and we have been mates for about 9 months. Everyone says we should go out and we've been saying no for ages, but I want to be his girlfriend. He's single. Should I do anything to go further? Should I do anything to further our relationship? Okay. So this is a difficult one because you're best friends, so it's really lovely that you've got that bond, and the fact that you like him must be a bit of a killer because you're around him, you're like, I really like you as well, but you'd be my best friend. But I know that you won't want to jeopardise anything, and if you take that first move, then you don't want to sort of ruin what you already have. And sometimes it is just better being really good friends because if you think about it, if you've got a really amazing bond with each other and you're best friends, and then you go out with each other and it doesn't work out, sometimes you can be strong, but it hasn't worked out, we're still going to be good friends, but sometimes it can get a bit messy. So first of all, you've got to look at it and think, okay, is our friendship worth ruining that for forever? But I mean, if you like each other, then maybe sort of suss out whether get one of your friends to sort of see if he likes you or not, and you're his best friend. I mean, see if he acts differently around you, and I say that if he does like you back, then why not go for it and see what happens, but make sure that you always sort of know that friendship comes first, and fingers crossed. Bieber. Hi Diana, I like this boy who was a year older than me. A couple of days ago I got my mate to tell him I liked him. Later we were talking and he said he liked me back, but he hasn't actually said he wants to go out or anything. I feel really confused because now he won't talk to me properly. Okay, so first of all, I think that he's probably gone really shy around you, and he's probably all nervous because now you like each other and it's been said, so it's a bit awkward. But I think that you should not be the awkward one and be really sort of, yourself with him, and maybe easing him into being less awkward. And don't worry if he's not asked you out, you've just got to get to know each other better now and spend more time with each other, and it's good not to rush into anything. So maybe spend more time with him, go out with him a little while, and when it feels right, he'll ask you that nice question. Amy Abigail. I have a really big crush on my best friend, close friend, and he's already dating someone, but I think I'm giving off signals that I like him. We are already close, but I want to get closer. What should I do? Okay, well, first of all, you've got, your best friends, and sometimes it can be really awkward going from best friends to anything more, and, you don't want to ruin anything that you have, but if he's really happy with this girl, then sometimes you should just, be happy for them, even though it is hard to sort of sit back and watch them be with someone. But if it's something that's really eating you inside, either tell someone really close to you and get it off your chest, and if you feel, you might feel that you want to tell him as well, and maybe say, I really like you, and I understand if you don't feel the same way back, but it's eating me inside, and I like you, and if you don't feel anything, that's fine. I'll sit back and watch you be happy with your girlfriend, but I just need to tell you just in case you feel anything more. Sydney babe. I fancied this boy at my dance class for ever. Then he got this really bitchy girlfriend. I started to think about getting a role model there, and I chose a girl called Emma. Then my crush and his girlfriend split up, and he got together with my role model Emma, and she's turning into a ride cow, and now I'm crushed. Please help. Well, that's not really good. That's not good at all. Well, I think that Emma's not as... I don't know, because I mean...
That's a confusing one.
That's really confusing because, one, I think you need to analyse your situation with Emma, because if she was a really true friend, I think she'd probably be more, aware of your feelings. But I mean, sometimes when you're younger and you like boys, you do really silly things, and I think that you need to really confront Emma and go, listen, what have you done? I really liked him, and what are you doing? But then you just need to, obviously this boy isn't worth it. I think that you could find someone better. I think that you should leave Emma and this dancey man to their business and go out and find someone better who, likes to kick around football. Ali Pally. That is, what is the best way to attract boys? What do boys want to talk about? So I work constantly around boys. I'm in a band, and I've got my boy band around me, and it's full of us, and at the moment I'm on tour with the JLS boys, and I've always hung out with boys, and boys most like girls that are just complete themselves and just natural, and and that are quite confident and just that are up for a laugh. I think that with boys, they like to just have good laughs, be a bit rough, and play fight a little bit, and don't always, you don't have to always look prim and proper. Just be yourself. And they really like natural girls. They like natural beauty. So none of this caking yourself with makeup, and just be yourself. And they really, really like that. I love Justin. The person I like flirts with everyone, no joke. Ooh, what to do? Oh, and I love your songs. Thank you very much, it's really nice. And, boys can be flirts. Sometimes people just natural flirt. And he's probably really young and just having a laugh. And it can be hard to sit back and watch the boy you like flirt with someone else. But to complete that game, babe, why don't you go and flirt with some people and see if he appreciates that. Annie, I know this question always comes up, but what should you do if you really like a boy but are scared of what he might say if you tell them? I think that you should tell them without saying anything. So I think the best way is just to sort of, be around them a lot and flirt with your eyes a little bit and be quite complimentary towards them. And yeah, I think that people really, get vibes from each other. So I think that sometimes it can be quite awkward if you walk up to them directly, like, I like you, do you like me? It can put them in quite an awkward position. So I think that the more just spend time with him and just subtly flirt. And I think that if you get a response back, then, you know the answer. And maybe get your friends to do some little earwigging away and, find out. Mimi. Please help Diana, I've moved away and left my boyfriend behind. We get to see each other every now and then, but it's not the same. I miss him, what should I do? It can be really, really hard. I know people that have got long-term relationships and some last and some don't. And I think that you should, you can really, really try and always sort of pick a day where you're going to see each other. And try the best you can, and at the end of the day you're so young and you've got the rest of your life ahead of you, and there'll probably be a million boys where you are, and if you really care about each other, try the best you can. You'll probably end up being very, very good friends, and just don't fret and just see what happens. Lemon Pony 559. I love my boyfriend, but I can't stand his friends. Whenever we go out, they're always there, so we never get any privacy. I wouldn't mind so much, but he always moans about my mates. I'm sure one of his friends can't stand me either, as he's always rude to me. What can I do before this turns into a massive argument? Don't worry, I've been in those situations before. I was with the boy for about a year, and I really didn't like his friends that much, and it can be quite hard, but it was good because he liked my friends. I think that one, if you don't really stand his friends, you need to think, okay, you probably make more of an effort. Don't be like, I hate them, and be really blunt about it. Maybe start to make more of an effort. But if it turns out that you really can't stand them, then just don't put yourself through it. Just be like, okay, after you've seen your friends, can we book some time that you come and see me? And you don't always have to like everyone. You doesn't technically have to like your mates and things like that. It make life a lot easier. But maybe just accept it. Maybe try harder, or just accept it and just decide that you're gonna just go out on dates together and things like that. And maybe maybe make new friends that you all enjoy.